Here we have to stand out titles like when we talk about the PC, we have to mention the famous games like Counter-Strike, CSGO, Call of Duty. Another game, there's a lot of games, like when we talk about the mobile, we have to mention Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, games like PUBG Mobile, Free Fire, Beast, and other games such like this. But the console has its specific sponsors, like something like this. Standout titles like Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile, the cultural and competitive impact, and what's next for interactive entertainment. From pixels to powerhouses and registry. Here from 1970s to 1990s, we called it the beginning of the world games. Like arcade classic games, like retro, we call it retro consoles, like Sega. The most famous game in Sega was Super Mario, also related to Switch, and other consoles, yeah. And we have to say that it's built the first communities around local arcades and early online built-in boards. Here are the 20s, rise of the AAA. Largest studios, largest studios and the organization was more focusing on how to make games like they focus on 3-dimensional games, and also on the cutscenes, like the cutscene appear on the middle of the game to continue the story, and yeah, the graphic fidelity and narrative ambition increased dramatically. But last but not least, from the 2010s to now, we called it a platform multiplier. Companies are starting to much more focusing on how to create an online games or multiplayer games, like when you in Iraq you can play with someone from Western Asia and Russia, Japan, and other countries. You can cross borders, like on the same server, on the same game, you can play and continue. Online multiplayer is sports, streaming, and mobile gaming expanded audiences to billions. Games become resistance services rather than one-off products. Console gaming in outside worlds, PlayStation, will take PlayStation as an example. Access of experiences. Consoles like PlayStation deliver creative narrative-driven exclusive with optimized hardware that enables cinematic visuals, immersive audios, and tightly filmed content. We've been through this.